What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today I'm going to bring you guys the second pack that I found for the second mix of Reveal the Steel doubles, and it's none other than the Gravedigger pack. Alright guys, here we are with the Gravedigger pack. We got Gravedigger, the Legend, and we also have for the second time for Reveal the Steel, another Gravedigger. However, this Gravedigger does have different color rims, so that's pretty cool, but nonetheless, another Gravedigger. So one thing I feared with these Reveal the Steel is that they're basically going to be recycling trucks, and one truck everyone knows they're going to recycle is Gravedigger. So with this being the second time we are seeing Gravedigger, I really hope that maybe it will look different from mix 1 or the first mix of Reveal the Steel doubles, but I'm not too sure, but hopefully we'll find out together. But anyway, as you guys do see with this pack, this is the final card, I guess. This is what they're going with. I totally agree with that. I think this does look a little cleaner, especially how it shows the truck on the bottom going from cold water to hot water. And it's pretty cool because now this, one thing I like about this, so anyway, sorry that I confuse you when I'm talking, but yeah, we've seen Gravedigger already in mix 1. So one thing I'm really happy they did, and one smart thing they did, was they made Gravedigger the Legend, the truck down here, so you can kind of see how it turns into Reveal the Steel, and it leaves Gravedigger a question mark. So with this being the second mix, I really hope this looks somewhat different compared to the first mix of Gravedigger. I really hope so. But anyway, we're going to turn this thing around, and we're going to see probably one pack that I really cannot wait to find this. I hope this one looks really cool. You know, we got Megalodon and Octanator, and of course we got Gravedigger over here, and as you can tell, this is just like the Gravedigger that was in the first mix. Basically, everything that's black turns to Reveal the Steel, and it kind of looks like the silver Gravedigger. I'm kind of hoping that in this pack, it does not do that. I'm kind of hoping the flames or something change, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, one thing I do like about the Reveal the Steel packs is they're basically going with like a theme with them, and I kind of like that. So this is obviously two Gravediggers, obviously the Legend and then Gravedigger. The pack before this was Radical Rescue and Blue Thunder. Then obviously on the back you got Megalodon and Octanator, which are both sea animals. And then the last pack for this mix, you have Crustacean and Captain's Curse. So I kind of like the themes they're going with this, and I think that's really cool. But anyway, enough talking. Let's open this up and see how these trucks look. Alright, and here they are. So we got the Gravedigger and the Gravedigger Legend. So one thing you're going to notice right off the bat is this Gravedigger does have purple rims and a green roll cage, and these trucks also both have a gray chassis. So the cool thing about this is I'm starting to notice a pattern here with Gravediggers, or at least the pack Gravediggers in. As you guys here take a gray look at this gray chassis on that one, and a gray chassis on this Gravedigger. So one thing I'm noticing with the Gravediggers in these packs is the truck that it comes with, compared to all the other packs, it has a different roll cage. And I like this because if this Gravedigger the Legend had a green roll cage, that would just look completely off. So we're gonna look at Gravedigger the Legend first, and obviously you can tell where it's gonna turn with Reveal the Steel. Obviously all the blue is gonna turn to gray. And I like the color code on this because it does have kind of dark blue sea transparent rims, also a transparent blue roll cage, and a gray chassis. So this truck probably looks pretty cool seeing it, but however, when I'm going to put it over here in the water, we're going to take a nice hard look at Gravedigger here. So like I said, this is the second time we're seeing Gravedigger, and I'm going to actually pull up the Gravedigger from Mix 1, since I'm doing all these videos at like the same time. So here is Gravedigger from Mix 1 and Gravedigger from Mix 2, and the first thing you guys are going to see is that the truck has a different chassis from Mix 1. As the Mix 1 truck has a black chassis, this Gravedigger also has a gray chassis. And then when you turn it sideways, you're going to see Gravedigger has some purple transparent rims, and the Gravedigger from Mix 1 has green transparent rims. Also, the roll cage on the Mix 1 Gravedigger is not a see-through transparent color, it is a solid green. And the Gravedigger on Mix 2 has a transparent green roll cage. So, very interesting. And what I'm going to do now is get some more hot water and see what Gravedigger the Legend looks like. So, Gravedigger the Legend has been soaking in my little makeshift hot water. So as we're going to take him out and dry him off. And I gotta say one thing, Gravedigger the Legend actually looks pretty cool. So there it is right there as it rolls out of frame like usual. And the truck, as you can tell, it's a little still wet. So let's just put this in here, a little face rag. And yeah, so it looks pretty cool. I like the way this thing looks. It is totally gray. I like it. I think it looks very well. It kind of looks weird not seeing any blue on this truck. Definitely the body. But nonetheless, I think it's pretty cool looking. I like the way it looks. I think it looks pretty sick for what it is. So yeah, pretty cool design. I mean, honestly, there wasn't much you can do with it. I think Spin Master did pretty good with what they had to choose from. So yeah, with that being said, let's take a look at Gravedigger Mix number 2, and I think this one might disappoint some people if you guys were especially thinking like the flames would be a different color, because it does not look that way. Nope. So here it is right here. Obviously it looks like the silver Gravedigger, kind of depressing, but hang on, I'm just going to make sure because I do have Mix 1 Gravedigger with me. So we're going to dunk that in, and we're just going to compare both trucks. So let me dunk him in and see what happens here. Get him nice in the hot water. But yeah, this is not looking too different. Sadly, as you can tell, it does have the purple rims, the transparent roll cage, but that's about it. It does look like it just is a copy and paste, and that's one thing I wish they didn't do. At least I wish, you know, they did something different with Gravedigger. So this one should be done by now. Oh yeah, totally the same. There's like no denying it. Alright, so that kind of hurts. So this pack, if you're a collector, I would obviously strongly recommend it because you are collecting and you definitely want every single truck. But however, if you don't feel like spending the money, I say you can definitely hold off. As you can tell, both Gravediggers look the same. They obviously look identical. Kind of depressing here. Let's see if there's really any difference. The only difference I can see is maybe above the headlight. You see how it's a little darker flames, but that's it. On the Gravedigger in my left hand with the purple rims, you can tell that it's a little bit more green on the flames. This is more dark. There's really no difference here on the hood. Check the sides. Really not seeing anything different here either. Alright, so basically the same. Kind of hurts. I kind of wish they chose a different Gravedigger or did something different. Make the flames a different color or something like that. So basically, in my opinion, if you're not collecting every single truck, I would say you can probably sit out on this case or sit out on this pack, especially if you don't want that Gravedigger. But nonetheless, I guess it's pretty cool. You still get this truck, the Gravedigger the Legend, that does look pretty sick, I must admit, as these things just cannot stay in one spot. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Kind of a letdown, I guess, because I was really hoping to see Gravedigger with blue or red flames or something like that, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait for it. Hopefully it will be in Mix 3 of Reveal the Still, If not, that's okay, we got time. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video for Real to Steel. I think it's gonna be Megalodon and Octanator. I really can't wait to see what those look like. And yeah, with that being said, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know if you guys are actually gonna get both Gravediggers. I mean, yeah, if you guys are gonna get both packs. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel kind of weird. I really thought Gravedigger would look a little different. But so far, that's the first narc, I would say, or mark on the Reveal the Steel. They could have did something different with Gravedigger. But anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow with another Reveal the Steel review.